Welcome, friends, to another 21-day meditation experience, Getting Unstuck, Creating a Limitless Life. I've heard many of you express a sense of feeling limited, frustrated, locked into a life that sometimes isn't as fulfilling as the life you really want to have. Deepak and I are really pleased to bring you a meditation experience specifically designed to help you break out of that sense of frustration and limitation and reignite your life. So, how do we get unstuck? The secret lies in reconnecting with our untapped creativity. We're not talking about the kind of creativity that means writing a book necessarily or painting a watercolor. Living a creative, unlimited life happens effortlessly when we access the energy of Source, capital S, the energy that renews us, recharges us, and guides us to a new light. We begin to feel how alive we truly are. And that is the beginning of getting unstuck. In week 1, we tap into the power of being present and feel the energy of limitation begin to shift. Just as the body's trillions of cells are renewed every minute, our lives can be renewed at every level when we embrace the present moment as a limitless place. Then in week 2, we activate our full potential by choosing expansiveness. When we let go of the past and live from our creative source, we're free to perceive, experience, and participate in life afresh. The universe is just waiting to create the changes we all hope for. Expand your awareness, and change accelerates. Finally, in week 3, having awakened our fuller potential, we share the spirit of creative awareness and spread the energy of getting unstuck to the people around us. Imagine the power of that. Deepak is going to begin to guide us toward closing that gap between being stuck and getting free. And then, as always, we'll meditate.
In this meditation, we are going to fill a gap that exists in many people's lives. This is the gap between who they want to be and what is actually happening. Someone wants to be without stress, but their lives have become stressful. Someone wants to be at their ideal weight, but they can't get there even with repeated effort. In any area of life, work, relationship, family, finances, this limitation can be very frustrating. Let's call such frustration being stuck. This one phrase includes the feeling that your life is too limited in its choices and opportunities for change. Looking at your daily existence, or an important part of it, you see lack of fulfillment, little or no forward progress, and being overshadowed by old patterns. Getting unstuck, which will be our goal over the next 21 days, means just the opposite. It means removing the limits in our lives. You experience fulfillment, forward progress, and freeing yourself from the outworn conditioning of the past. The gap between what you want and what you have then starts to close. You get to be who you want to be. Some people already know that they are stuck, and others don't. The difference relates to 2 elements. The first is expectations. If you place your expectations too low, If you have settled for all kinds of limitations in your life, you may have resigned yourself to being stuck, perhaps without knowing it. The second element is awareness. You can't change what you aren't aware of, and the reverse is also true. Once you are aware of being stuck, you've taken the most important step to getting unstuck. The main theme running through our meditation experience together is that expanded awareness can accomplish anything. In meditation, you will experience a state of expanded awareness. And then, during your day, you will apply this new awareness to become who you want to be. It's a simple formula, but one that has been validated for centuries in the world's wisdom traditions. Stuckness never has to be permanent. The steps to getting unstuck can be adopted by anyone. What two people want may be quite different in the details, but the same overall. We all want to lead a life in which our expectations, dreams, and inner potential get fulfilled. When you get unstuck, fulfillment is natural and effortless. Life flows from desire to achievement, which is the shortest, most natural path for every intention. As we prepare to meditate together, let's take a moment to consider our centering thought. I am fulfilled when I can be who I want to be. I am fulfilled when I can be who I want to be. Now, let's prepare for our meditation. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Begin to be aware of your breath and just breathe slowly and deeply. With each breath, allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed. Now, gently introduce the mantra Om Gum Shreem. Om Gum Shreem. This mantra aligns your desires with the flow and force of universal existence so that fulfillment of desire comes easily and effortlessly. Repeat it silently to yourself. Om Gum Shreem. Om Gum Shreem. Om Gum Shreem. With each repetition, feel your body, mind, and spirit open and receive just a little more. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, simply return your attention to silently repeating the mantra. Om Gum Shreem. Om Gum Shreem. Om Gum Shreem. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and when it's time to end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell. Om Gum Shreem. Om Gum Shreem. Om Gum Shreem. It's time to release the mantra. Continue to sit restfully, inhaling and exhaling slowly. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. As you continue with your day, contemplate this centering thought. I am fulfilled when I can be who I want to be. I am fulfilled when I can be who I want to be. Namaste.